What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. It's good to be back. Today we're going to be talking about the dumbest mistakes that you can possibly make with women. I'm surprised that I even have to make this video, but some guys out here are just so delusional and so naive that you literally have to spell things out for them just to understand. Now listen, bro, if you end up here, you're akin to a Twitch employee. I don't even think you can be saved. And here's the thing, dude. I can sit here and rank these signs and I can give you all these things like don't do this, don't do that. At the end of the day, bro, it's going to be personal experience that teaches you best, because you can listen to me and in theory think, yeah, what he's saying is facts. But then you're going to go out, you're going to meet a girl that you like, you're going to find her pretty, and you're going to fold and you're probably going to commit all these mistakes. But it happens, right? You learn from experience. But it's better to learn from other people's experience and not do these mistakes, okay? Because trust me, guys, what I'm saying here is not some BS. It's not some, like, it's actually facts, okay? You can read the comments of this video. People are going to say, yeah, dude, I fucking did that one time and like she ghosted me. So this stuff is real. Let's get into the video. The first thing we have is telling them secrets. Guys, listen, okay? I understand if she's wifey, you've been together for 20 years or whatever, fine. You can tell your damn wife secrets. I don't give a fuck. Dude, if you're dating a girl or if you're friends with a girl, why the hell would you trust her with your deepest secrets? Because you know what's gonna happen? Like when you're, first of all, even if you're not telling her secrets, okay? Let's just assume the best case scenario, you're texting her regularly. I hope you realize, like 90% of chicks out there, you're texting them, they're showing all their friends what the hell you're talking about. They're showing all of their friends your text conversation. She's screenshotting your text and sending it on the group chat with all the girls. They're all giggling, laughing. Oh my God, I can't believe he said that. Like, here's the thing, dude. When you're talking to a girl, always assume you're being watched. Always assume that there's no privacy involved. Because, like, at this point, bro, when you're dating a chick, you should be thinking, I know for a fact everything I tell her is going to be relayed to her friends and her friends' friends and so on and so forth. So, really, if you have a very, very personal secret that you don't want out there, I recommend most women just don't trust them. But women, it's not even that they're malicious or they're like intentionally trying to sabotage you. It's just that they have big mouths and they like to talk a lot. It's just be part of being a woman, right? Hey, oh my God, we're so social. Oh my God, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Like, they can't keep their mouths shut. So they're going to reveal your secret one way or another. So if you're an intelligent man, you don't want to get into some BS. Let's say that you're a fucking criminal or some shit. You're better off trusting an FBI agent with that information than a woman. So all I'm going to say is, if you tell them secrets, I can tell you still watch Disney, okay? Because in Disney Channel, that they actually keep your secrets. In real life, they don't. Next up, we have believing them. Yeah, this is a Twitch employee move. Guys, okay, here's the thing. I'm not saying that they all lie all the time, right? But in a dating context, we're just looking at this purely from dating. Why the hell would you believe anything they say? Like, it's gotten to a point now where people will message me, yo, IBC, you said this, but like my girl said that you're wrong about it. Dude, I don't care what your girl thinks. You think I give a fuck what your girlfriend thinks about my content? Dude, she's wrong, okay? I'm sorry. The fact is she's wrong. Wait, YBC, bro, so you're telling me that you know more about female nature than females themselves? Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you. Oh, so you're telling me you understand women better than they understand themselves? Yes, indeed, that's exactly what I'm telling you, okay? Because through observation, through being empirical, through being impartial, which is something I'm capable of, or at least I like to think I am, I can see women for who they are, okay? I think most men can. If you just, kind of lift the veil that's in front of your eyes, you will see them clearly. You will observe the patterns. You'll understand female nature. Women, on the other hand, it's a little bit more complicated. They're blinded by emotions. They're blinded by this and that. So not only can they not think clearly, but even if they did objectively know the truth, it's not in their best interest for them to tell you the truth. Like, why would a woman want to tell you, yeah, I'm into players and guys who treat me bad? Not all women are like that, but I'm just using that as an example, right? If she told you that, you would perceive her badly. Why would a woman say something that would make society and men perceive her badly? Of course, she's going to say, yeah, I want a guy who's clingy and obsessed with me. You guys seen the fucking TikTok trend of them saying, oh, I only want a guy who's clingy and obsessed. Don't believe them, bro. Like, whatever they say is just yap. But when it comes to dating, their natural inclination is to lie. I truly believe they have a subconscious pact amongst each other to just cap about what they want, to keep the dumb men out of the loop, and to reward the smart men who can actually figure them out. So if you believe them, they'll punish you for it. So I just recommend, I hate to say this, it's a pretty cliche red pill quote, but don't listen to the fish about how to catch fish. Listen to the fisherman. All right, next up we have putting all of your eggs in one basket. Yeah, this is a very, very big mistake. Honestly, one of the worst mistakes you can make. Guys, you have to understand, she's not doing this. So you're under no obligation to do this, right? See, a lot of you guys will meet a girl And just based on fucking eye contact or just based on looking at her, your brain's gonna go, yeah, she's the one. I'm cutting off all my other options. I'm locking in on her. Yep, she's the one. I'm only gonna text her. She's the only female. Dude, I promise you she's not doing that with you. Even if she does like you, she's keeping a couple backup options on the side. 1, 2, or 3. It doesn't matter. But she's not putting all her eggs in your basket. So it would be irrational of you to put all your eggs in her basket. Okay, so all I'm saying is until you have commitment from her, until you guys are dating, until she's actually your girlfriend, or even until you're 100% sure she likes you, don't just fully give yourself to her. Part of the chase and part of what a woman wants is to actually convert you from somebody who's keeping your options a little bit open to somebody who's exclusive to her. When you just make yourself exclusive, you're robbing her of the emotional experience of actually like making you want her. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's fine to kind of keep your options a little bit open. I'm not saying you got to smash a bunch of girls, but talk to many people, okay? Don't just lock in on one person, because if they reject you or if things don't go your way, you're kind of left with nothing, right? So always keep your options open, approach things from a detached perspective, and then once she gives you a reason to get attached, you can get attached. Next up, we have telling her friends you like her. This is dumb as fuck, okay? This is one of the dumbest things you can do, because if you tell a girl's friends you like her, 100% chance they're gonna tell her. And why is that bad? Because we have to understand that part of attraction is concealing your interest. You don't want a girl to find out you like her through other people. It kills the mystery, it kills everything, right? She's like, oh, this guy already likes me, he's head over heels for me. And remember that any detail you give her friends, guys, I've been there, okay? I really have been there, and I know exactly how it plays out. Any detail you give her friends will give it to her. You tell her friend, yeah, I met her at this point and we made eye contact and blah, blah. She's going to relay all that information to her. And she's going to make sure that she doesn't miss out on a single detail. So if you tell her friend something, do it with the knowledge that that information is going to reach her 100% of the time. Even if you're close with that friend, even if that female friend is like, no, don't worry, like I'm not going to tell her, like you and I have been friends since childhood. BS. I know you're going to go and tell her. So you guys should be very careful telling her friends, expecting them to keep a secret. They just won't, okay? And even then, like there's really no point talking to her friends, because if her friend's mid or her friend's jealous, she's going to try to sabotage you. She's going to like try to ruin the natural flow of things. So I recommend just keeping it to yourself and concealing your interest, like keeping your interest for her to yourself. Don't just be going around telling people, yeah, I really like her. Like it's one of the worst things you can do. Next up, we have confessing your feelings. Yeah, this is, I can tell you still watch Disney. If you feel like you're in a position where you have to confess your feelings, I already know what the dynamic is like. You like her way more than she likes you, because if you have to confess, it means that up until that point, she decided not to confess. She decided to conceal her interest, and you confessing is this desperate last-minute attempt to it's like a half-court shot, right? You're taking a half-court shot, please hit, but you know it's not going to hit. So if you're in a position where you have to confess, it probably comes from scarcity and desperation, and from the fact that you don't know where her interest is, and you're confused, and you have all these mixed signals around you, and you're trying to figure it out. Guys, the best thing to do is just leave it. Honestly, I'm telling you the truth. If you don't know where she stands and you think that the solution is to confess your feelings, I promise you it's not. Everything with women should be casual until she's your girlfriend. So if you try to make things serious or try to get all lovey-dovey with her too quickly by confessing your feelings, it actually really fucking turns them off, even if they did have a little bit of interest in you, okay? So always play the game casual, conceal your interest until you have a reason to show it. Don't just be like, honestly, bro, she should be confessing her feelings to you, because you know why she should be the one confessing? The difference is when she confesses to you, you don't get turned off. Be honest, bro. Like if a girl confessed to me, I'd be flattered. I'd be like, oh, that's so cute. I'll still reject the bitch, but I'll be like, yeah, that's so cute. If I confess to her, she actually gets disgusted. She's like, what is this weak individual doing? She just gets repulsed. It's female nature. She doesn't like to feel like she's wanted more than she wants the person, because hypergamy just isn't satisfied at that point. So never confess. Next up, we have accepting the friend zone. This is a complete Twitch employee move. Now, you guys might be thinking, well, it's not in my control whether I get friend zoned or not. What do you mean accepting? It's absolutely within your control whether you get friend zoned or not. It's not within your control whether you get rejected or not. That's up to her. But whether you get friend zoned or not, you have to accept the terms and conditions of being friends. You have to actively be a friend. So instead of being a friend, you should distance yourself and at most be an acquaintance. I think that's the best outcome, is that you know, if you don't want to completely cut her off and remove her, which I think you should, but let's say that that's not possible because you guys frequent the same areas or whatever. In that case, it's probably best to just be acquaintances. Like, you see her at the fucking gym, you dap her up on some quick shit and you keep it moving. You don't try to like have, you know, friendly talk with her. No, no, no. She like, that's not how things go unless you're, you know, deciding to be her friend for whatever reason. But if a girl rejected you and you accept the friend zone role, you deserve everything that happens to you. Next up, we have asking for closure. This is dumb AF. If you have to ask for closure, you already know what the outcome is. Like, you don't, like, if she flaked or ghosted you, why do you have to go up to her and say, hey, can I just know why you didn't reply to me for 2 days? Like, bro, are you dumb? Like, it's obviously low interest. Like, you don't have to ask for closure. And you think you're asking for closure, but what you're really asking for is a second chance. So instead of just trying to say, oh, I just wanted to figure out what happened, man, that's why, you know, I just hit her up. Dude, leave the situation alone. You have to spare yourself the embarrassment. Next up, we have stressing to make things official. So this is for my guys who are kind of talking to a girl, or, you know, you're in a situationship perhaps, and you don't know what to do, right? You guys are not dating, but you guys are seeing each other. Maybe you guys are hooking up or whatever. You don't know, dude. Like, shit, it's not official. Dude, what you have to understand is you need to calm down, okay? Because you're winning. Like, some guys will feel like they're losing just because the title of boyfriend and girlfriend isn't there. You're winning. If she's giving you attention, she's attracted to you, she's seeing you all the time, you're clearly her best option. Who cares whether things are official or not? I don't know why you guys have this obsession with labels that mean absolutely nothing. Now, I'm not talking about marriage here, okay? Marriage is a different story. I'm talking about making her your girlfriend. Who cares about that stupid label girlfriend? If she's acting like my girlfriend and I'm getting a girlfriend treatment from her, who gives a fuck whether she says, oh, excuse me, what are we? Like, I'm not gonna stoop to the level of trying to like, hey, so like, you know, we've been seeing each other for a while and, you know, I just think this is going somewhere and I was just wondering, like, what are we? Like, I'm not gonna stoop to that simp ass level. If you guys want to do that, go ahead. But ideally, if things are gonna be official, she should be chasing that official status. I'm not gonna be the one chasing it. In my opinion, it's just the wrong dynamic for the man to be trying to make things official and stressing over it. That's some woman shit. That's some feminine shit. Let her do that, okay? So I'm going to say that this is dumb AF. Next up, we have blocking women. So here's the thing, okay? This is not the end of the world. I can see both sides of the argument. I personally never block because to me, blocking is just accepting defeat. You're literally accepting the fact that, yeah, you got me emotional. You got me so mad and so triggered that I have to block you. You know, I've done it before, but I don't like how it feels to block. So what I do is I just leave them, bro. Like, you have to be so detached and so indifferent to them that you don't even care about blocking them. That's how it should feel. And plus, when you don't block them, they can always spin the block. You can always have a round two with them. And when you block them, you cut things off fully. So if you're the type of guy, you know, you just want the mental peace of blocking her and you don't want anything to do with this girl, fine, dude, just block her. Me, I personally don't like blocking. It just feels weak. It feels like she got to me. Like, she's gonna have the last laugh if I block her. So I don't like to do this. Next up, we have reading too much into the signs. This is what most of you guys do because every single day, my Instagram DMs are flooded with people sending me paragraphs, dude. Like, paragraphs on paragraphs. Yeah, we went to the same school here. When she was 16, she went long distance, and then we dated for 2 years, and then she came back and she said she liked me, but she made eye contact for 2 seconds this time instead of 3. Dude, what the hell, man? Why are you reading so much into the signs? Just chill. Like, when you think too much about women, women become hard. Women become complicated. Stop reading into the signs, dude. The only thing you should be reading into is your purpose, your career, money, friends, social life. That's the stuff that should be occupying your mind. Whether she likes you or not, reading the signs isn't going to change that. So let things play out, okay? Don't overthink so much. Do what you were naturally going to do anyways. That's the best possible course you can take. Because when you sit there analyzing the signs, does she like me, does she not? You get in your head way too much. You lose your presence, you lose your aura, you lose your masculinity. So next up, acting deep or mysterious. I don't know. This is probably not that big of a mistake. Because, you know, obviously being mysterious isn't a bad thing, but when you try too hard to act like this deep, you guys know these cringe people who act like they're so deep around women, and you can just tell they're trying so hard to be like dark triad-y and like mysterious, and oh wow, he has such a dark aura, man. Look at that black leather jacket, man. You know, it's not the worst thing. Obviously, it works on a lot of women, so I'm not hating on it. I just think it's cringe if you're putting on an act. Like, if you're gonna act deep and mysterious, just be deep and mysterious. Next up, we have not knowing when to give up. I'm going to say that this is a huge mistake, okay? I'm all for being persistent. I'm all for, you know, making sure that she fully rejects you before you move on. I don't like open-ended questions, but the truth is, sometimes you just gotta know when to give up on a girl. Like, bro, if she flaked on you for the fucking second time, what are you doing, man? It's over. You know, it's over. And sometimes you just have to understand with certain women, it's over. There's nothing else you can do. It's done. Like, you can try to raise attraction, you can try this strategy, hot and cold. Dude, with some women, you just have to take the L and move on, because time on this earth is limited, right? So the more time you spend on one chick when it's just not going to go anywhere is less time spent on chicks who would have otherwise appreciated your energy. So just, you have to understand when to give up, guys. Next up, we have expecting adult behavior. See, guys are so naive with women. They actually expect them to act like adults. Like, they expect maturity, they expect quid pro quo. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. And listen, maybe this is true for older women. I don't deal with 35-year-old women, so I don't know. When we're talking younger women, which I'm assuming most of you guys are into, right? Girls in their early 20s, late teens, I'm sorry, bro. I have to give it to you straight. You should not be expecting adult behavior from them. That's the most dumb thing you could ever expect. Oh yeah, but I did this for her, so she should do this for me. I bought her coffee, so she should give me head. It's only fair. No, dude. For them, there's no such thing as fair. There's only emotions. There's only, I feel this way. I'm attracted to him because La La Land, and I feel this way and I can't help it. Guys, when you're dealing with women, don't expect adult behavior. You can expect child behavior. That's going to be much more representative of how they actually act. But I mean, until they grow up and mature in their 30s and shit, just expect child behavior and have fun with it. You got to roll with the punches a little bit. You got to be in a state of play. You got to have fun. Stop taking them so seriously. Enough with this adult shit, okay? Because you can be on some adult shit with men and in business and when things actually matter, but with women, just, bro, it's all a joke. It's all a game. So I'm going to say expecting adult behavior really depends. Like, if you're looking to get married, okay, fine. But, you know, for most of the young guys watching this video, this is dumb AF, man. You're just gonna be disappointed. Boundaries this, blah, 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 this. Dude, they're just dumb little kids. Next up, we have spending too much time with them. Yeah, this is the quickest way you can emasculate yourself. When you spend too much time with women, you start almost becoming one. Like, dude, this is probably gonna be one of my gayest takes, but when I'm around men, I feel more energized. I feel more productive. I feel more ambitious. When I'm with women, I feel good. Like, the energy's good. But then after a while, I'm like, shit, dude, like, there's a lot of stress building up in my head. There's a lot of things I didn't do. There's a lot of work I have to get done. So I like to spend time with women in, like, I like to microdose them, you know? At some point, it really does take a toll on you. Like, shit, okay, bro, I'm cuddling this girl, looking at the stars. This is great and all, but dude, I'm literally broke, you know? My bank account has like $300 in it. You'll notice the biggest cucks are the guys who spend all day with their wives. Next up, we have over-explaining yourself. Dude, this is one of the worst things you can do. Like, in fact, you should actually be under explaining yourself. When a woman just tries interrogating you, pressing you, you did this wrong, you did that wrong, instead of saying, oh, no, but actually, you know, you did this and you told me that, and trying to get into this logical debate with her, just don't explain shit. Just laugh it off. Troll a little bit if you want to. You don't have to take them so seriously. That's the biggest mistake I feel like most guys make with chicks, is they take them way more seriously than they should be taken, okay? But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, it's been your boy YBC2Cold. I'm going to be posting way more videos that's going to be helping your dating life and helping you understand female nature. So if you want to support me, the easiest way to do that is to just subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.